Greetings everyone and welcome back to No One Survived. So it's currently day 3 of year 3 and day 4 will bring a horde. That's not really a problem. We have a good solid horde base and I think I have to do a little bit of fixing but nothing serious. So we get to focus on something else. And today's focus is going to be oil. We'll talk about that in a moment. In our last episode, we did ammo production, and as you can see, it's getting very fruitful. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab some of that in case I need it. And you might notice also I have a lot of advanced parts. Yes, we're going to need them. By the way, if you make shotgun shells, you only get 6 as opposed to 10 for the assault ammo. I don't know if it's less for the 9mm, but I don't really have the submachine gun, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. The other thing we did, of course, we went to the aluminum mine and I have been processing it. I've also been grabbing the nuggets because, well, I have a lot of advanced parts, don't I? I've also been using it to make steel, but I have a lot more to process over there. All right, so I mentioned oil. So I see this as a 3-part process. The first part is identifying the oil well that we want to repair and also utilize. We're going to hold off on that. I've already done scouting and I know where we're going. We're going to talk about the locations though, because there's 4 of them, but only one is really suitable for us. Now, we're also going to have to repair the, hold on a second. Do I have it with me? No, I don't. We're going to have to repair the oil well that we're going to use, and I'm going to need advanced parts. And I'm also going to need the oil extractor maintenance. We'll say guide. All right, we took a look at this in the last episode, and since I have gotten my engineering up to 5. So for this, we need engineering 5, electrical 5, and mechanics 5. This is very end game stuff. All right, so let's go down to right here. So this is the oil well core. This is what we're going to use to repair the oil well so we can get oil from it. And you can see electrical 5, engineering 5, mechanics 5. Also, 3 advanced parts and the guide. So we're going to unlock that. Now that's something we're going to make over here. So let's just take a look at what we need. All right here. Okay, so I need iron. I need simple parts. I already have the advanced parts because that's what I've been doing with them. And we need a motor. All right, so the motor is easy. Unless I go crazy into traps, I just don't think I'm going to need many more of those. They're not exactly hard to find, though, you know? A lot of places have them lying around. All right, I think I needed 10? I think I needed 10. And then I need iron. Yeah, I have these guys making iron for me. Here, take that, and see if that's going to be enough. All right, drop that in, that, and that. Does that mean I can make it now? Do I have everything? Yes, I do. All right, so let's start crafting the oil well core. Now, the last thing I'm going to need, of course, in order to get oil out is going to be power. So I have almost everything that I need with me. So here's the thing. I have almost everything to make a battery bank, and I have like a green battery, which I had powered in the past. That's going to be more than enough. What I don't have is an inverter. Here's the thing. I do know where I can get one. One of the first stops that we made in terms of industrial looting, there was an inverter on the ground, and I didn't need it, and I didn't have a lot of inventory space, so I left it on the ground to remember where it was in the future. That is right there. Remember, we went there, we didn't have a lot of fuel, and then we found a lot of fuel there. Well, in the building, there was an inverter lying on the ground, and I went back to my video to verify that. Here's the thing. Since then, there is a crawler in the area. There's a big overpass, and at the bottom, there's a break in the fence, and then we drive that way. I don't know if the crawler is going to be a problem. We'll have to see about that. Okay, so the last thing, of course, I should say the first thing was identifying. Do we have that? That only weighs 5? I mean, that's a big thing that you're putting into an oil well. I would expect that to have weighed a lot. Okay, doesn't mind. It's easier to carry. Now, I mentioned scouting. All right. To the best of my knowledge, there are 4 oil well areas. on the map. Some of them just have one, some of them have a lot. The one we're going to go to actually has a lot, but it's also the best one to go to. All right, so let's start from the top here. Now up here, there's like a village area, and then there's an oil well. The problem is the oil well is far from the road, and there's also a fence. So if you carried it back and forth, you'd have to jump over the fence with the oil. Oil is very heavy, by the way. So you really want your vehicle as close as possible for transferring. It's also, as I said, next to a village. So if you get near the oil well, you will pull enemies from the village, which can be annoying and a waste of ammunition. Not my best choice. All right, there's another one. I think it's in here, right in here. It's between these industrial places that we stopped in. There's like a little farm. There's one well way in the back. Normally that would be okay because you can drive close to it. The problem is there's about a dozen zombies there. And as the years go by, there's probably going to be more. Which means you're going to burn through ammunition just to go and pick up some oil. Not a great situation. But it's a lot better than this one. This is like a deep area here. There's small roads which you can use to get to it. The thing is, in order to get to the oil well way in the back, you have to go through a thin road with fences on both sides. You're going to aggro bears, you're going to aggro boars, and you're going to aggro a metric ton of zombies. So by the time that you reach the oil well, you're going to have a parade coming your way. Nope, absolutely not worth it. The worst of the 4 options. So we are going here. This is actually the same POI that we used in the previous map in the other playthrough. And normally it's a great POI, only almost 90% of everything that was good about it was stripped away. The oil wells, though, are still there. And you can park next to an oil well, load it all up, and then leave. And maybe you aggro 1 or 2 zombies. So clearly the best situation. So from where we are, we go down this road, go this way, and then go down this road, and it's right there. We're not going to be making many trips. We're going to go and get a whole bunch of oil at one time. We're just going to get some this time. I don't currently have this one built, which we're going to need. Where is it here? The Advanced Chemistry Lab, because I need to build up on the steel. See, I have the aluminum. I haven't processed a lot of it yet. I need to go get some more iron. But once we have the oil, we do have a reason to make this. All right, so I think that's everything. Except, of course, we're going to have to make a stop to get the inverter. Hopefully, we don't have any crawler problems. And I'm taking this with me because I don't think there's a crawler at that location, so I'm going to try to kill everything I can with melee. I don't want to waste ammunition otherwise, right? Okay, you stopped. You're not allowed to stop. How much oil? How much? You know what? If I start it now, I get out of the area, it'll stop functioning. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. All right, so our first stop, as I said, is going to be that industrial area. We're going to have to kill a lot of things. But like I said, I want to avoid using ammunition. Anyway, I do remember there's an inverter there. We need it. I'm not going to take away one of the ones that I have. You know, the main power and, of course, the horde power. All right, so let's go because time is a-wasting and there be wolves to dodge. Yeah, look at all the wolves. Just look at all the wolves over there. If I could just draw them one at a time and then eat them. All right, so let's get to that overpass and see whether or not we're going to have any crawling problems. All right, we're approaching the overpass here. It's right in front of us. Now, there's a crawler underneath. I know that for a fact because there's a lot of vehicles up here, and I think I was searching for nuggets. I don't think I was searching for... is that a repairable vehicle? Did they just drop that out of the sky? Because I do know that there was a spawn for one underneath because that's where Extreme got his. Anyway, I was up here, I was searching the vehicles and apparently making too much noise, and I heard him underneath me. And I was like, you know, I should probably go because he might path his way up here. So I don't know if I'm actually waking him up. See, we need to get to that road there. There's a break in the fence down there. So I'm hoping that he is deaf. Alright, so let's be careful because I just repaired this thing and I don't want it hurt. Alright, let's not run into anything. So I need to get to that road. Gonna keep an eye on our left over here to see if something comes out to say hi. I'm not interested in visiting right now. Alright. Alright, let's just move because obviously he's not all the way out here. And there's another repairable vehicle right there. They're just falling out of the skies. In some case, flying in the skies, as we noted during a live stream. Yeah, that is a supermarket, but it is not worth it. Nope. A couple of boxes in the back. You know, if you find a good house with a good kitchen, it'll be far better than that. And you'll kill a whole lot less. That's a terrible shame. I've noticed that POIs that used to be really good on the other map are now just terrible, including the one we're going to. Not now, though. This one is pretty much unchanged, but it wasn't anywhere near as overpowered. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill a lot because I have to get into that building. So let's see about turning around and being ready to make a run for it. Alright, and we're gonna do this. Do I risk this? You know, I'd really like... Okay, no alarm. Alright, all that's good. Alright, how about you? You got anything? Oh, triggered an alarm. What happened? Alright. Okay. Off with your head. Yes, sometimes it will spawn creatures. Alright, do I risk... Actually, is there any others? I don't see any others. Okay, Okay, see, here's the problem. He's hard to kill, and they're gonna stack up on me. Okay, this was... Oh, and we got that now, too. Okay. The problem is they're too fast. Here, come over here, come over here. I want to block the guy from shooting at me. Would you just die already? Okay. Alright, I need assault weapon ammo now. You're dead. Yeah, you know... The alarm stuff is okay at this point, but if you were starting a game, you know, it's a real pain. I wouldn't mind if that thing kicked in like year 2. But if this does it from the beginning... Alright, I need to shoot you. Yeah, this guy's like a rapid fire, and that's just kind of silly. See, he's just like rapid fire there, isn't he? Can I shoot through this? Apparently. I think it judges how quickly he can fire by whether or not his last bolt has reached its destination or not. Which means if he's standing right next to you, he can just chain attack you. Alright, here's the thing. We're going back to this. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. Come on. Okay, he's down. Ooh, no arms. Come on. Attack me. Go on. Go on. And that one died. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. You guys are all slow, so this is good. Alright, we probably pulled a significant amount. The problem is once I move in there, I'll activate more. Oh, officer, is there something I can do for you? By the way, I want to report a crime. There was a terrible weapon used. Here, let me demonstrate. It was kind of like this. What, that wasn't good enough? Okay, I can demonstrate a little bit better. Yep, there you go. There's a good demonstration. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, I'm just going in there. Oh, it looks like we have somebody running. Yeah, you see, I just activated by proximity. Alright. Did you just lose your head? Thank you. There you go. Seriously, the pigtails, they're like 50s. Go back to the 50s or something like that. I don't know, maybe that's how long you've been a zombie. Alright, let's see here. Okay, really slow. Okay, quickly. I believe it's right in here. There we go. Boom, inverter. Alright, but I'm gonna have to just look at... Oh, I activated. How much have I activated? Okay, seriously? Stay down. Oh, listen, this is a problem. Okay, you're dead. Okay. Will you just die already? Apparently not. There we go. See, this one's still moving down here. Alright, I wanted to look in a couple of these boxes because they might have like respawned and have stuff in it. Like that, for instance. Yeah, we can just take those. Why not? There's another box in here. Give me this. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, I can't carry the engine, can I? Oh, I should say the motor. Alright, you know what? That's fine. If I need one, I know where to get it. Alright, there's some more boxes around there. Oh, hi, how you doing? But, you know, that's not the reason that I'm here. I got the reason that I'm here. Alright, I should probably drive down the road a little bit. Alright, here's the thing. We're just going to move on to the next destination. Let's get back on the highway and see if we actually have any problems with any crawling zombies. Now, there is actually still a good supermarket. It's just in a very dangerous location. So anything that's remote like this generally isn't going to be very good. Alright, so I don't see him over there, so we're just going to move along. It could be these further down. The other side of that pillar. Alright, let's just not crash into anything. Because so far, my vehicle is pristine. Alright, there we go. Not a problem. Let's get past here. Yeah, because I wanted to... I'll use the melee because I wanted to conserve ammunition. You don't want to waste it. And there are some places that are just going to require a lot. Where we are going is not one of them. Alright, so let's move down a bit here. Alright, I should be safe for here. Alright, so here we are. We need to get back to the base. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this turn here. And then we're going to make a turn here. You know, this is actually a tunnel. We're going to go past a tunnel. And that's where we are. Alright, so we'll probably pick it up somewhere in here. Because it is kind of new area. And when we're there... we'll be back, and chances are it's gonna be, it's probably gonna be darker, so yeah, gonna have to lose them sunglasses by then. We are approaching home, and that's home is right over there, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make this turn over here, and hopefully none of these wolves are gonna get to us before then. Yeah, unfortunately it's one of these turns. And so far I have not damaged my pickup truck, since I completely repaired it, so I would like to keep that pattern going for a while. Alright, and careful here. And then of course on the left is the ore field that I have been using, and of course it just refreshes, which is a wonderful thing. Does kill the old survival thing a bit though, that's all. I mean, the refreshing of things is convenient, but it's less survival-like, you know? I mean, let's face it, you were never going to run out of trees. You might have to travel for wood, but you were never going to run out of trees. Alright, so here's the thing. We're now further than we've been. So I'm looking for a T intersection, from which I will make a right. And I think it's down there. Hold on. Let's just verify before I go any further, just in case. Right. Oh yeah. So a little bit of a turn down there, and then we're heading off to the right. What's ironic is you have this turn, but this is where all the accidents took place. Unless somebody put that bus there intentionally. If they did, the angle is wrong. All right. So here we go. So we are here. All right, we should see the tunnel up here. I think we'll probably go that way another time because there is a port that way. So we can do that while we're seeing the port because, I mean, it could very well be that there's a lot of things in there. And the problem with the tunnel is you go one way or you go the other way. It's a little hard to drive around. That's not completely blocked off, is it? Well, you know what? I'm just going to go through here like this. What is even the purpose of putting it there? Okay, there's actually a road over there. Where does that go? Hold on a moment here. Okay, oh yeah, right. That's another way to get down to where we're not going. Matter of fact, can we see it from here? Don't think you can see. It's probably covered by trees. Yeah, anyway, there's an oil well, but it's also horrible. Oh, we got the tunnel now. Yeah, of course it looks like there's nothing there, but everything will spawn when you get near it. So, I mean, it does seem to be pretty wide, so we'll check that another time. But what we want to focus on now is oil. And I have a lot of bags. Alright, so I think I'm looking for a side road. Is that the side road I'm looking for? No, I guess not. Alright, let's head further up. I don't know if it's a dirt road or it's paved, but that does look like a dirt road. Where is that going? Wait a minute. Oh, that looks like it's another way to get to the port. Because it looks like it goes there. It's really hard to see, but you can't zoom in on these. Alright, so, I mean, I guess maybe you could use that to bypass the tunnel if you wanted to. Maybe there's a reason to bypass the tunnel. Alright, but I'm looking for a road on my left. Okay, intersection coming up. So let's just see what we have here. Okay, I have a road on my right. Where is that? Oh, it's this one over here. Okay, well, chances are it's a POI that has almost nothing in it. Yeah, unfortunately, that does seem to be the pattern. There's only a few places that are actually good, like that one we just went to. Okay, I think I just found it. All right, but I'm not driving over that. We're going to drive over this. All right, so this is going to put us in a very convenient spot for what we want to do. Especially considering the other three locations. And you will recognize this one. It's just that it's nowhere near as good as it was in the previous map. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, wait a minute. That turn doesn't look like it goes that way. Who put those signs down anyway? All right, so let's be careful here. All right, and how far away are the oil wells? There they are right there. All right, can I... I'm looking around about aggroing something here. You can see there doesn't seem to be a lot of them around. All right, let's just stop right there. Okay, I do see a couple of zombies. I think one of them is moving towards me. Hold on a moment. No, she's moving away. Okay, so I have not aggroed anybody here. All right, so obviously the first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate this. Do I have anything? Oh, I could throw that gas in there. Yeah, probably a good thing. Okay, so this is the oil well, of course, we're going to be using here. All right, there's another zombie over there. All right, so what I'm going to use is F to repair the oil well.
Successful.
And it yelled successful. Okay, hold on a minute. All right, I would really, really rather not shoot a gun if I don't have to. Because even suppressed, that's going to be a problem. All right, so where can... I think it's a radius thing. So let's start... Oh, I can actually... I already have one part of it. Okay, let's see. Workshop. Okay. Okay, not that. That. Okay, I guess one of them actually did see me. Put that down. All right, let's do this again. Okay, so... And this is the battery table. I'm guessing right here will be fine. All right, and then we'll just put stuff in it. Okay, so I need more I have all of that. I have all that with me. At least I hope I do, because it's a long trip back. It'll give me the opportunity to put some stuff away, too. All right, so let's see. Put this on the ground. Oh, you know what? Yeah, gas. Yeah, because I found that already. Okay, so let's see. Put that in there. That in there. That. Let's grab this, and this. That should do the job. Boom. All right, so we'll throw a battery into there. And we'll call this oil power. Because why not? Right, now I think... Not connected, power. Okay, so I think you have to like turn it on. Turn on. Now I think the one place that they were like wrong is I think this thing should attract. I mean, it shouldn't be like a really hoarding type of thing, but oh wow, this... Wait a minute, where'd that oil come from? Okay, you're coming. How are we doing down here? All right, we're getting the oil. By the way, I don't have that. Yeah, I think she just happened to see me. Because you have one right over there who doesn't seem to care. By the way, I couldn't help but notice that there's oil lying around. There's actually a lot of oil. Wow, there's a lot of oil lying around. All right, how am I doing for weight? Okay, I guess I had too many of these things. Let me just grab some. Oh, okay, there's others in the area now. All right, so let's just run this back over here. All right, how are we doing? We got a lot going here now. Okay, give me this. I gotta watch my weight. Yeah, that's as much as I can carry at the moment. All right, hold on a minute. All right, let's see. I think that this is empty. Yes, it is. All right, leave that there for a moment. So this is how you do oil. Okay, unfortunately you can't click them and have them go into your inventory, which is a little annoying. Yes, I know I am overburdened, but I'm just gonna roll for it because I don't have to worry about a fence and I'm nearby. There we go, and open that up, and here I can click them. So basically at this point, as long as the power doesn't die, you can keep grabbing it. All right, so this guy's coming. And it is actually consuming power. All right, I'll take this. Yeah, it seems to be spitting out a lot of it here fairly quickly. Okay. Yeah, the oil is very heavy. So that's the reason why one of the qualifications is being able to get fairly close. All right, over here, open, put that in, that in, that in. Okay, I can fit some more in there. All right, yeah, he's definitely coming, but he's really slow. How are we doing with the power? Yeah, I mean, it is definitely going down, so bringing an extra battery every once in a while isn't a bad idea. And we got another one over here. Yeah, it seems to be coming out in little chunks there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I could fit a little bit more there. And of course, we now have day 4, and that means the horde. We're going to start the next video with that. This and this, and you just keep doing that. How are we doing for power? 50. Okay. And by the way, it's sunglasses time because it's early morning. All right, this bag here is now completely filled. So that's a lot. So let's throw that one back in. Oops, it's down here, it's down here. Did I have anything in there? I don't remember. Yes, apparently I have a lot more aluminum, don't I? Yep, completely forgot about that. Yeah, I went as crazy as I possibly could. I think this one is actually full with stuff. No, it isn't. Now it's going to have oil. Okay, well, you've waited a long time and you've traveled well, so... There you go. You've earned it. You know, I think that's probably going to do for now. So what we're going to do is turn it off. All right, let's grab these. So, of course, the first thing we needed to do is be able to research and unlock and then, of course, build the oil well core. And, of course, that one required a 5 of electrical, a 5 of mechanical, and a 5 of engineering. Clearly an endgame item there. Once it's fixed, you would also need power. And, of course, that's what we did. Yeah, I should probably bring this. I could charge another green one and just swap it out. I mean, that would probably do another load of oil as long as I'm not doing anything with it, if you know what I mean. And all I have to do then is bring a battery, plug it in, and get it going. I mean, you could do a fuel generator, but I mean, those are really kind of rare. I think I only seen 2 of them. You know, one that we're using and one that I probably left behind. And those are very heavy. Those weigh 30. So I think considering how many inverters you run into, it's really just a better idea to go with the battery table here, you know? Or what I call the battery bank. I think it's a better term anyway. All right, so let's load this guy up. Yeah, we have a lot of oil now. So you don't really have to make this trip very often. But, of course, if you do, you want to make sure you get a good amount of it here, right? Because, like I said, you don't want to do this very often. And I couldn't help but notice that I was very thirsty. I'm also very tired, too. So I think hopefully some food will do the job, because I do have a horde later. Like I said, I don't really have to do very much, but it's good to have it. How much and fatigue? All right, you're going to give me 15 fatigue time. Also, you're going to give me more carbs, and I do believe I need more carbs. All right, that will do to get me home. All right, so like I said, I investigated the different locations. This one is clearly superior. I mean, you can basically just kind of sneak in here, grab the oil, and leave. In the future, all I need to do is just go over, turn it on, or put a new battery in, one that has a power in it, and then just gather it all up. You know, I could back the vehicle in here to make it easier, but you never know what you might be activating at that time. See that guy right there? He just kind of vanished there, didn't he? He was there, and then he wasn't there. I don't know if there's anything scary around here. I know when this POI was in the map, that back there was like a city area, and that's where the crawler was. Of course, I never went in there because there was nothing there. These big warehouses, there were 3 of them. And those used to be amazing on the other map. One of them is literally completely empty, and the other 2 have very sparse items and only like 1 or 2 things are lootable and there's like nothing in there. If you're wondering how I know that, that was one of the locations that I spawned in. As a matter of fact, maybe we could just check out the merchant while we're here, because I do not remember what that merchant was. And of course, we have another repairable vehicle. You know, it's not really worth activating. I was about to say, hey, you know, why don't I just search that? I'm thinking, you know, it's not worth it. It really isn't. All right, let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, then came the fog. I'm trying to see where would be the best place. All right, I can drive back towards the main road, and then we can stop in and see the merchant. You never know, there might be something interesting. I could just drive up that hill now, couldn't I? Pretty much. All right, let's just be careful about this and not hit. Yeah, I do believe that that's it. And there's ore around here. You know, I could actually use some clay, but the problem is that I don't have a pickaxe with me. At least I don't think I do. Do I have a pickaxe in the back of this? Nope, I do not. Oh well. Okay, what do you do? Oh, you a farming one? You probably have animals then. Let's see. Yeah, you have animals. All right, you also have cigarettes and wine and stuff like that, but more importantly, you have animals. So if we were going to do that, we'd have to remember this one. All right, and question, what do you teach? Blunt weapons. Ooh, I didn't even know that was a thing. All right, well, you know what? I shoot things now, and I guess maybe that's blunt. They're not really sharp after all, except of course maybe like the sniper rounds or something like that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. And I do believe that that is going to be it for today. So, like I said, I investigated all of the locations and I found this one to be the best. And I think I demonstrated why it was the best. So you need to be able to make the core to activate the oil well. Then you need to be able to power the oil well. So there's obviously different ways you could do that. But I think building a solar panel right next to one is probably not a good solution. So you come down to the generators. I mean, you could make a thermal generator, probably be pretty inexpensive. I don't know how that would work in terms of buildup of power or something like that. But I'm thinking, you know, you build the battery table, you bring a battery down, you know, you replace it when you need to, you get all the oil you want. And basically, we did get a lot of oil. And let's face it, it was a lot of minimum killing involved. So I didn't use any ammunition at all, I believe, for that. I just basically killed them with my sword. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. The next episode, we will begin with the horde, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Maybe we'll work on the chemistry table. Maybe we'll go and do some more exploring and such, because I need more loot. Of course I do. I always need more loot. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. Smile for the camera. See ya.